All right, what is going on, my dudes? We're back here today with the newest champion entering MCOC, and we got Cassie Lang. Now, this is a really fun one, man. I mean, think about it. A few years ago, when you were watching Ant-Man in theaters, and you saw that little girl, right? Scott's daughter, you ever think she'd be entering MCOC? Because I never thought that, man. So that's super duper exciting, dude. It's so cool to see how far that, the MCU has come. It's really crazy. But yeah, it's so interesting, man. Like, Cassie Lang is one of those characters I just like, she's fun and cute in the movie. She was, right, when she was a kid. I just never really cared about her, right? But then we have this champion in MCOC who is so much fun to play, and all of a sudden I care about this new character that I didn't care about prior. The same kind of thing happened with Mantis, where I didn't really care about Mantis, but now I love Mantis. So yeah, same designer too, so he keeps doing this to me. All right, anyway, so Cassie Lang, man, she is fun. She's got so much stuff going on. Today, we're going to go over how she works, how you want to use her. It can be a bit of a quicker one because you know what? She flows so nicely together. It's all going to make so much sense in such a very small amount of time. So, as always, I'll tell you everything you need to know, all right? She has a lot of text here, but honestly, there's not much you have to worry about. So, her Pimp Suit technology, it makes her immune to buffs. One of the science champions, immune to buff. Absolutely incredible utility as always, right? She's also immune to poison and shock. So, two very relevant immunities along with the buff immunity makes it 3. So, she has power stings, right? They last for 10 seconds, all the fun stuff. They do direct damage when they explode, and they refresh when the opponent uses a special attack. They max out at 30. However, her SIG makes it go up to 40, okay? Her SIG, while we're here, also really annoying, makes for evade, right? So on defense, she's going to be annoying. 9% chance to evade. So you kind of want to counter for her. Gonna be a good dual use champion in battlegrounds, like straight up, you know what I mean? So just, you want to counter for her, or she's gonna be annoying. So we'll talk about her heavy attacks next. When she uses her heavy attacks, she shrinks down. She misses attacks, right? Now this could be countered by a miscounter, for example, Daredevil, right? Daredevil will not miss her, so just keep that in mind as well. So yeah, she misses the opponent. It looks like it doesn't look like a miss because she shrinks down. It's a unique animation, but it's just like any other miss. So she'll miss the opponent. And when you miss the opponent, you gain these dormant power stings, okay? That happens when you're using your heavy attack, but you gain more when, this is Cassie, you gain more when they're throwing attacks into you, okay? Now, when you connect with the first hit of your heavy attack, you put all those power stings on the opponent. Now, this will make more sense when we watch a video of a fight with her, okay? But this is essentially how you want to stack your power stings, how you want to get your damage with her, okay? So that's pretty much all we really need to know here, except, really important, she has a bit of a balance thing here. So, she's very powerful. This heavy attack is very powerful. There's lots of things you can do with it. You can miss special attacks. You can make basic attacks. However, if you hold it for too long and you run out of fuel, you get stunned for 2 seconds, okay? So you got to watch it. I think it's so cool. It's like a little balance thing where it's very strong. However, you got to play it in a way where you don't overexert it, or else you're going to get hurt, right? So I think it's very, very cool. But once you get used to playing with her, you never get stunned. It does not happen often. Okay, so the special one, it puts a taunt on the opponent, okay? And really cool, during this attack, the opponent's combat power rate is increased by 300% while under 1.5 bars of power, making it very easy to make the opponent spam special attacks so they keep taking the power sting damage. Now, also, it pauses, I don't think it says it here, but it pauses the power stings. It should say it here, but it pauses her power stings when you use your special one, okay? Also, as a defender, it puts a combo detonation debuff on you where you have to do 14 hits in your combo meter or else you take a burst of direct damage. So again, dual use champion for defense, okay? Yeah, special 2. This special 2 is kind of nutty, man. It gains a lot of attack rating for each power sting on the opponent, and if you have the taunt active from the special 1, guaranteed critical hits on the entire thing. At a rank 4, it's like 125k special 2. Now, her pim particles. She gains 1 whenever she is immune to something, so a buff, right? Whenever she's immune to a buff, or also when she misses a special attack from the opponent with her heavy attack, kind of like Tigra, okay? So, when you do a light ending combo, you exchange these pim particles for a poison debuff, and now what this poison does is it increases the duration of the taunt and her power stings by 80%. Okay, so naturally the rotation here is you want to make the opponent miss. You want to put on the power stings, right? You want to put on more of them. You want to get the taunt on. You want to build up your pin particles, and you want to put the light ending combo so that you can get the poison, extend it all, spam special 1, go for the special 2 for the big nuke, and then you're going to have a good time. Now her special 3, I never use her special 3. However, it's good. It gives her additional attack, 1186, good for longer fights. It makes her larger visually. Very cool, right? However, I just find it's better to just go for the special 1, the special 2 for more damage. So yeah, but it's very, very cool. So let's start jumping right in today, man, with some fights. Okay, so first things first, we'll go for a Deadpool here, okay? I'll just show you how you're going to do in like those shorter fights. So this is how I like to start with Cassie. I like to push him back a little bit, right? And then go for the heavy attack, right? And now we're missing. And look at all the power things we're putting on. Now I like to rush in, push them up to above a bar of power, and watch this damage. Okay, well, actually, special 1 for the taunt, and now watch this damage, right? And now, as you saw, I missed his special 1 with my heavy attack. Now, you don't need to do this, okay? But that makes her a little bit more intuitive to play because it's going to stack up your pin particles. As you can see, I put the poison on right there. And why are we frozen? Well, I would love to know why we were frozen there, all right? So we put the poison on, all right? Okay, why is that happening? All right, so he threw a special attack, but it was frozen. Look how tiny she is, right? We went right in. And now we're charging our heavy attack in the corner to stack even more power stings up. And as you can see, yeah, those things kind of stay up there for a very long time. We whiffed a little bit on that special 1. Some interesting animation things. Gonna have to talk to somebody about that. But yeah, as you can see, very, very effective there, man. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump into our little bit of our utility showcase, right? And how she does against those mystic champions, kind of like we always do this. So she's really solid against Dr. Doom. And this is how I like to play against Dr. Doom. I like to push him to his special 3 with her, and it's really special 2, obviously, but it's really, really fun to counter his special 2 with Cassie. So watch this, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna dex this, dash in, and miss that special 2, miss that entire special 2, and now we have 5 pin particles, right? So that poison, dead. Okay, so that poison would make everything last for much, much longer. Okay, so that is, as you can see, it's very intuitive when you combine that heavy attack while missing specials. Do you have to do that? No. Ebony Maw, you're buff immune, so instantly he's turned into a potato. On top of that, right, what we're going to do here is, again, new phone. I went to charge a heavy attack, I dashed in. You love to see it, okay? Love to see it. So, with Ebony Maw, you do also want to knock him down. Very, very easy to knock him down with Cassie with that heavy attack, right? So yeah, very solid for Ebony Maw. Man Thing, immune to buffs, turns him into a potato, just done. No Mystic Dispersion for Battlegrounds, no poisons ever, and we're also immune to poison. That was great, that was fun. A little bit of a weird little spacing thing there. That's lovely. What the heck, what is going on here, man? There's something up with that spacing. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about that. So here, the thing is, with her poisons, if they have projectile special attacks, yes, you can miss them, and then you're going to gain those pin particles. However, if you just dex them normally, you're going to gain the pin particles as well. So, Mordo here. Mordo, you got that very easy heavy attack here to miss. The thing with Mordo, right? When you go to charge a heavy attack like this, and like he just counters you, if he were to counter you with Cassie, you would miss his attack. So she's actually very solid for Mordo. That's very fun. And of course, he has the passive power gain, right? So he's going to be getting lots of power, going to make things very easy to spam those specials against him. And yeah, good stuff, man. So let's do one more. We'll do one more here against one of my favorite ones. We got the Mango Eggnog, okay? Mango Eggnog. And just like Dr. Doom, what I like to do with Mango Eggnog here is I like to push him up to special 2, which is so easy to do because he has that passive power gain. All right, now watch how satisfying this is. This is so satisfying here. I'm going to go for the special 1, and did. Love it. Love it. I love it. All right. So for a longer fight here, what we're going to do is check out the deep dive again because it worked really hard on it. So let's check it out. So this is an Iron Fist, right? We're going to go through the entire rotation here, all right? So as you can see, we're putting the power stings on, charging the heavy attack. I like to rush up to the special 1. The same thing I did against Deadpool. However, Iron Fist, right, we're not going to go ahead and heavy attack through his specials here. What we're going to do is actually going to dex a little bit, and we're going to build up, right, our stuff while we're fighting him. But now when we get to 300, we're going to hold our heavy attack here and put on even more power sting debuff. So we're at 27 within the first like 40 seconds of the fight. So now we're doing big damage over here, right? Every single time they use a special attack. Now at this point, I have 5 of our pin particles, right? Now we're up to 6. We're maxed out. So we're going to go for the poison here. And then we're going to go for the special one to extend the taunt, right? So that's a big poison, max duration, and we have the taunt. Now, at this point, right, I have 300 of my pin particles. I could absolutely put on more power stings. I could stack up to 40 easily, but we're going to go for this. As you can see, we don't need it. Look at that big special 2. Big special 2. So again, here against Dr. Doom, right? Love to fight Dr. Doom with her because, oh my god, how satisfying is that? You stack on power stings, you gain the pin particles, you got the light intercept to go for the poison, right? Here we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again up to a special 2. Oh my god, do it the exact same way. Bam, bam, go in and just repeat that process. And just repeat that process, man. Oh my goodness gracious. And here's the ending of that fight where it's really fun. So watch this. The special one, right? Gonna go right in. Bam! That is a big special 2, guys. That's a big, like 125k special 2. So, yeah, I mean, she's really fun, dude. She's really fun. She's got a lot of fun things going on. She's buff immune, poison immune, shock immune. She's fun to play. She's fun to play. That heavy attack is very solid. In the hands of a skilled player, she's going to be very similar to like a Tiger mixed with Scorpion type thing. So she's definitely going to have a lot of potential for a lot of things. She's very good for countering Mystic champions. I don't know why champions like Cassie Lang are so powerful in MCOC. And then, like, you know, I mean, it's kind of like beating a dead horse at this point, but then, like, Sentry is, like, you know, Sentry. Or it's just, off the top of my head, Sentry just comes to mind. It's just, like, one of those things. But, like, Cassie is so powerful. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why? All right. But regardless, man, she's fun to play. She's really fun to play. So, yeah, 2023, man, is off to a really solid start. Zemo's really sick. Absorbing Man, obviously, everyone seems to love Absorbing Man. Cassie Lang is an absolute blast to play. Future Ant-Man, just from viewing the deep dive, looks like a lot of fun. Looks like he's very solid. So, yeah. As for his synergies, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy here. To my recollection, there's really nothing crazy at all. It's nothing even really worth talking about. Makes Wasp and Ant-Man slightly better, makes Toad slightly better, and she definitely does not need any of these at all to be really fun. So yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big old like. Let me know what you think about Cassie in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss an Ant-Man video in a few weeks. Ant-Man Future. There's another ant coming. Another ant. He's coming to the game. I'll be seeing you around.